woman, Esther, go and tell Mordecai, my uncle, to declare 3 days fasting. At the end of that 3 days fasting, I would do what is not done, has never been done in this land. Amen. At the end of 3 days, beginning from the work week called Monday, you will begin to see the extraordinary happening in your life in the name of Jesus. In your places of work, things will begin to change. In the name of Jesus Christ. Everything will begin to line up for your favor. They will line up for your blessing. Because your head is lined up with heaven. They fasted for that 3 days. After that 3 days was when she went into this taking. And she never rushed. No wonder the scripture says, stand still and see the salvation of God. She never rushed. When she stepped into the ruler house, looking at the king. That's why when you come to God, you must believe that He exists, He lives, and He is a rewarder of everyone that diligently seeks Him. When she entered, she stood there, and the king looked up. This is the best queen I have ever had. And I hate to see her dead, because I didn't call for this woman. How come she's here? Favor spoke up. Favor began to radiate from her, and the whole house was full of favor. I had a man of God talking yesterday that you need to take off that filthy garment. The garment like that of a masquerade. That when the enemy sees you, but when people sees you, when benefactor sees you, they run away from you. But once you do that, you need to put on the garment of favor. And that is what you are putting on tonight. Amen. And from henceforth, wherever you go, the aroma smell of heaven will begin to come out of you. Amen. Drawing benefactors to you. Every contract you have negotiated for and paid, you will go back there and get it. Every job you have not been given, they will give it to you. Whenever your names and documents have appeared, favor will begin to smell out from where, even from the computer where your name is being put in. And they'll begin to look for you in the name of Jesus. If it is for you, say, I catch it. I catch it. In the name of Jesus. She appeared, and the king brought out his scepter and pointed it to her. And once that is done, she knows what to do. The next thing is touch it. The next thing is touch the head of that scepter. Reach and touch your favor. Reach and touch your blessing. Esther touch. And the king now says, may I hear you? What do you have to say? You have risked your life to come to this place. Favor has spoken for you. What can I do for you? I'm ready to listen. Listen to me tonight. Heaven is ready to listen to you if you have something to tell him. Now, how many of you know that it is so funny that some people, when they come to church, can't pray? Have you seen that before? Yes. Have you seen that before? Some people, no matter how the preacher shouts, when the time of prayer comes, they will just stand like this. No, I have seen it in several places. Some of them, you see them mourning. Supposing that day when the king said, Esther, what can I do for you? And Esther just stood there, looking at the king. You know what the king would do? Walk her out of my sight. But she moved. She told the king, you know what I want you to do, king? Well, this is not the place where I'm going to tell you exactly what I want. I need a banquet with you. And that is a place of praise. I need a banquet with you. And that particular time, she wanted Helen to attend also. the enemy of the king. You know what? Until you invite God to meet your enemy. Arrange a meeting point between God and your enemy. Let the two of them sit down. I want to talk to you, enemy, in the presence of my God. Invited the two of them together. And they came. When they got there, that was where she told the king what she wanted. And the king granted her. Even though something that was against Esther and her people, unknown to the king, has been, in fact, the death sentence of the queen has been written and signed by the king himself. You remember the day Haman wrote that letter and gave a date that all of them would die. What other death warrant could be more than that? The date the queen was going to die has been determined, signed by the king himself. And the law in that land is whatever the king says is irreversible. Whatever the king says and seal with the king's seal, ring rather, that's the seal, king's seal, that is it. Unless the king writes another thing to cancel the previous one with the same ring, nobody can change it. That is why whatever God has written concerning you, somebody said, it is written. Everything God has said about you, no man, no principalities, no power will change it. If God says He will bless you, He will bless you. In blessings, He said, I will bless you. And that is irreversible. Somebody say that is irreversible. No man can change it. Devil, you can't change it. Demons from the pit of hell, you cannot change that. I have come to this land not to suffer. It is not the will of God for me to suffer. Somebody say after me, it's not the will of God for me to suffer. And in this land, I will not suffer. That is searching. God study. I believe it. Well, what happened? That settles the case. If God said it and you believe it, the case is settled. How many of you know that the devil can say what he likes about you, but what do you say about yourself? Whatever you say about yourself is the one that matters. The devil will come with a proposal. Every time the devil comes with one kind of battle or the other, it's only a proposal. Until you accept it. When you accept it, that is it. Take for example, you are sleeping, and the enemy comes in your dream to put something in your life. If there is no credibility Jesus strong in your life, that means you have accepted it. While you are sleeping and they just put something, they give you food to eat. You have no power to receive the food. It means you accept it. And you eat the food. When you wake up, you begin to have sickness. You begin to have whatever the intention of the enemy was to give you that food to begin to materialize. But when you look at it and say, by the way, what is this food for? No, you are not my cook. You are not my chef. So you can't cook for me to eat. Therefore, carry your food in the name of Jesus. Some of you are powerful during the daytime, but at night you are not. When you are sleeping, you are not. Many of you you can talk. Jesus. The name of Jesus. So quick in the mouth, but not quick in the heart. Because if they are quick in the heart, when you are sleeping, which means Jesus is in your brain, but not in the heart. Everything you have in your brain is easy to go off. In fact, it would have been better for you to write it down, because the shortest pencil or pen is longer than the biggest memory. Anything you put in the brain can easily go off. Especially when you are getting old.